So, hi guys. Today I will tell you something about the Jewel of the Ingredient Hunter, and especially how I farmed for the Jewel of the Ingredient Hunter, better known as the Joy. So, what does the Jewel do? As you can see, it adds a plus amount of drop stack size to boss material and normal material ingredients. So, you can have a max of 3 equipped. I currently have 2 of them. So if I equip both, it will add a drop stack size of 10. So I will show you guys how normally, let's do an easy one. Normally a boss drops you 1 boss material after killing it. Bunch of gems. And here you will see Asar's hair. That is the boss material of Asar. So now it dropped 1 boss material. Now I will equip the jewel. As you can see, jewels are equipped in the jewel trinket. Immediately I can see I have 6 plant sap instead of 1 and 6 Asar hair. So instead of 1, this time I got 6. And then I can even equip another one and get even more. So normally when you kill a boss, you will obtain 1 boss material. This boss material can be used to craft an item. Let's say I have a lot of Callus boss material and I can craft an item. If I obtained 100 boss material, as you can see, and 500 ores of the same difficulty. I need to add an item, preferably on level 145, because this will define the output of the item, the output item level. So, if you want to craft an item without the Jewel of Ingredient Hunter, you will need to kill at least the boss 100 times to obtain 100 boss material. But once you got the Jewel of the Ingredient Hunter, drop stack size will be +5 when you maxed it. So instead of getting 1 each run, you get 6 boss material each run. What means instead of doing 100 runs, you would only need to do 17 boss runs to obtain the 100 boss material and to be able to craft the item. So I don't think I have to tell you that this early game is a really OP jewel to have, because it can really make it easy for you to obtain certain gear. Let's say a good destructor torso, good gloves, craftable gear is easy to obtain with this jewel. So even in endgame it's still an OP jewel, because you will get a lot of resources and you will need those resources to craft tonics and physics and, shouldn't forget, potions. So it's a good jewel, but how can you get this jewel? There are 2 ways to obtain this jewel. One is by farming with the credit card, as I would say it. It is obtainable from the surprise lottery boxes. And the second way to obtain it is from the so-called scam cave. First you go to Northlands, then you go to Jarnshof. In Jarnshof is my lady Roxana. And Roxana has a quest. I already completed that, but normally you would get an additional green quest here called a new discovery. And once you completed this quest, the glowing cave will be shown and accessible in Harkness Mine. So after you did the quest, you travel to Harkness Mine. Coming into Harkness Mine, here you will see the glowing cave. The glowing cave can be accessed with broken multi-tools, and as you can see, has a chance on dropping this jewel. So this under DSO players, this jewel is not only known as the Jewel of the Ingredient Hunter, but also as the Scam Jewel, and the cave is better known as the Scam Cave, and it is because it's a really hard to obtain jewel. The glowing cave can be accessed after completing the quest, and you would need broken multi-tools. So multi-tools are shown in your special bag on the last key page. Here you have the normal ones and here you have the broken ones. So normal ones are needed to get broken ones. So how can you get the normal ones? You can get them in a variety of ways. Most important, you have the green quest that you can daily repeat. You can buy them in the shop. Make sure if you buy them, at least buy them with 5 each time. It will cost less enderment. And different ways is in event bars. The broken ones were in the current event bars. Sometimes the normal ones are in there. And also sometimes they're in the daily deal. So you got a bunch of normal multi-tools, but you need the broken ones. How do you get them? By using the multi-tools. I will straight up show you my favorite map for harvesting herbs. I go to Stonekeep. So multi-tools can be used to craft new multi-tools, and then I'm talking about the broken ones. So you can use them to create new ones, so you will be able to harvest even more herbs. Let's say you need them for your tonics. But in general, people use the broken multi-tools to access the glowing cave. So how do you get a broken multi-tool? You have normal multi-tools, you go into a map, a dungeon, and walk around, and on your map it will show you the herb. I go to the herb. It says I have to have one multi-tool, and when I use it, it turns the multi-tool into a broken one, and I get the herbs I just harvested. I do this over and over again, as long as I have multi-tools, and you will see my multi-tools go down, and my broken ones go up. Here's another one, goes down, goes up. So I think you get the point. You will just have to harvest a lot of herbs to be able to get broken multi-tools. So my favorite map for this is Stonekeep, because you got a lot of herbs here and you can just work around in circles and easily farm the herbs, and also broken multi-tools here. So it's a small map where you can easily run around. Just go with the clock or clockwise or against the clock, what you prefer. So once you got the broken multi-tools, you will be able to enter the glowing cave. So you go back to Northland, go to the Hawkins mine, and search up the scam cave. You will see I have enough to enter now. So just a tip from me, make sure you enter the cave on normal mode. As you can see, price will be increased along with the difficulty. And as far as I know, I don't think the drop chance of the jewel will be increased, so just make sure you're not wasting your broken multi-tools on a high mode and just go on normal mode. And then you can enter the cave. You will need to pay the broken multi-tools, but you will have a drop chance on the jewel. So the jewel can be dropped from the boss in the glowing cave. But, oh, he's actually here, the leader. This is the leader that can actually drop the jewel. He will not always spawn, so you have to have luck that this guy spawns, and you also need the luck that he will drop the jewel. So I think you guys are getting why it's called the scam cave right now, because the chances are pretty low that you're getting it. So let's see if it drops. I see a lot of ore, but no jewel. Make sure you also check this rock in the tree above. You will need 5 multi-tools, but it will give you a lot of resources. Okay, I hope you guys now understand what the Jewel of the Ingredient Hunter does and how you can obtain it, why it is so OP and it is a kinda must to have. If you thought this video was helpful, please show your support by leaving a like and a follow. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya!